Hey there, beautiful souls. Holy frickin' cannolis. Today's energy is all about number 5, because if you add up today's date, the month, the day, and the year, it gives us 14. You break that down. 1 plus 4 is 5. But also, Spirit is saying it is about the number 3 as well. And once again, you add up the date, you take 1 minus 4, and that is 3. Spirit is saying you are being supported through this massive change. We are now in the integration and the embodiment of this energy of the fire horse. Now, we're going to still feel some of the resonance of the new moon and the solar eclipse. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm having some electronic glitches, right? Everything seems to be delayed, but Spirit is saying it is not delayed. Things are happening at the pace that they need to happen to create the longevity, the security, and the stability of not only your personal ascension, but your manifestation, the things that you are creating, because it is the change through your inner world that is now reflecting in the outer world. So Spirit is saying when you get those moments where things seem to glitch or they seem to not be moving at a fast pace, there's a reason for it. Okay, so we're just going to dive right into the cards. I'm going to work with my sacred symbol, which I associate with the Ascended Masters. So I'm just going to ask the Ascended Masters of the highest vibration to show us what it is that we need to know regarding number 3, number 5. As this change is coming and we are being supported, what are those changes? What are we bringing in now through the work that we've done and the work that we continue to do? Okay, so I'm going to just shuffle it a few more times and then I'm going to split the deck. Animals are running around. Holy frickin' cannolis. Okay, here we go. We've got some cards that fell out. Grounded. Spirit is saying, as above is below, as below is above. For some of you, you have taken on new techniques, new modalities of grounding. Spirit is saying, as we embrace this energy, as you are shifting and ascending and expanding through the change, make sure that you continue to ground. But what Spirit is showing me, and I'm looking at this card, is it's not the traditional grounding. There's something here with grounding through the power of your voice. So this could be using the power of your voice to claim what you're no longer taking on, what you are no longer willing to hold that truly doesn't serve you. But it's through calling in now what you want to co-create and collaborate with the universe. And look at, we've got number 22. Everything is falling into alignment because you are stepping into the power of your voice. Once again, Spirit is very strong in this. Like the way that you are grounding is somehow connected to your voice. Okay, some clearing out that you have done. But Spirit is saying that grounding is needed. Boundaries. It's also too through creating boundaries. Holy freaking cannolis, you guys. This message is so strong. It's through the boundaries that you're creating, you're grounding yourself. You may have just had a conversation with someone. You had to have that tough conversation. Like, I'm here to support you, but I'm not here to be your burden carrier, right? Some Spirit is saying for some of you, you've had to have that face-to-face conversation with boundaries, which has helped created more grounding for yourself. Holy freaking cannolis. And we've got number 26. Spirit is saying as learning opportunities come up, as situations, experiences, opportunities to speak with someone about boundaries, that you are getting yourself into alignment. Allow yourself to reflect, because sometimes you're going to need to take a step back and reflect on how you want to say this, okay? But Spirit is saying it's through the boundaries you're creating. Look at this, red. Red's about the root chakra. These two cards were next to each other. This is about being grounded. So that's where that power of the voice, that's how you're becoming more grounded through the boundaries you're creating with other people. And what I'm also hearing too, it's not just about those face-to-face conversations. It could be text, it could be emails, but it's when you're sitting in meditation. Spirit is saying it's when you have those alone moments where you are talking to your higher self, where you are talking to your spirit team, and you are being very clear in what you want to create with the universe, what you're willing to take on, but what you are no longer going to hold. Spirit is saying too, you've cut energetic cords. You're cutting energetic cords with the power of your voice. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Holy freaking cannolis. Look at, we've got release and storm. It's through the releasing that you're doing that. Those learning opportunities are not going to feel like storms anymore. They are not going to feel like storms. Okay. But also too, it's through the releasing and what you've learned through those storms, through those learning opportunities, third eye crown chakra opening. Some of you may have done work on your pineal gland, right? Spirit is saying it's through the releasing. You have cut those cords. Look at, we have the knife. You have cut the cords. And it's through what you've learned through the storms, how to cut the cords. Those storms, Spirit is saying you're seeing clearly now. You're seeing clearly the duality and the polarity of those storms. Your emotions are in balance. We've got a little bit of water here. And Spirit is saying, even as we sit in this energy, there's going to be ebb and flow of the emotions. Allow yourself to feel what you are feeling. Then ask, like, what is this here to show me? What is it that I need to release out? Because it is there to show you. It's there to show you how to release something, to help create those boundaries and get more grounded. Okay. Holy, I love these cards, you guys. But we've got the number 42. Spirit is saying for some of you, you asked for a validation of number, of some type of number, and we have 42. So once again, it is, you are being heavily and divinely protected, because 4 is all about protection, through the alignment. It's through the releasing that you are doing that you're getting yourself more in line with your higher self, with the universe, with the collective. But it's through the releasing, you've cut through those fear-based illusions, and you're seeing really, truly how divinely supported you are. But Spirit is saying, oh, that's not it. That's just not it. Not just being divinely protected. Sorry, from those on the other side. The Spirit is saying it's through this release that you've done. Now you're getting yourself into alignment with those who truly have your back, who are operating from our heart center. Oh my God, you guys, I'm spiritually stroking out, and I've grounded. I need to review my grounding. And I need to look and see through my own throat what I need to get grounded. But the energy is so strong. And I don't know if you are feeling this way, but for me, holy cannolis, the messages are so clear with my higher self, with the collective, with as I do readings with clients, level 2 and above spirits who walk in God's white light, is so clear. But Spirit is saying it's through this releasing the storms. You've weathered the storms. And once again, as the learning opportunities come, they're not going to seem as heavy. They're not going to seem as dense, because you're learning to navigate through those storms. You're really understanding that, ooh, that's more of a partnership right now. It's there to show me, right? Because you've called back your power. And Spirit is saying too, for some of you, what you've done through the power of your voice is you've declared and you claim, like, these learning opportunities don't need the extremity anymore. They do not need to be this extreme. And that's one way of creating boundaries, not just with people, but like getting in check with your higher self and your spirit team and saying, okay, you know what? I've done this heavy work. I can embrace the learning opportunities without the extremities, without the extreme storms. But know that it's through the releasing in these storms, third eye, crown chakra, pineal gland opening, because the pineal gland is connected to that third eye. So you've done, Spirit is saying you have done some type of deep healing to remove the blocks, to remove the resistance. But it's through all this. Soulmate. Soulmate. Spirit is saying, for those of you who are single, that soulmate is coming. And if you're already in a relationship, Spirit is saying it is through the work that you are doing. There's 3 messages here. Okay. So if you are single, it's through the heart healing that you've done that that person that is in extreme alignment with you. Spirit is saying the person that you've been manifesting, that person is coming in. But this is about trusting in the divine timing and process of it, because that person is on their healing journey as well. So you may be in different stages of your healing, but Spirit is saying it is falling into alignment. Now, if you are in a relationship and you both are doing the healing together, you're both really embracing your healing journey, is going to take that relationship to a whole nother level, a deeper level. Oh my God, I can't even talk. I need water, and I didn't bring water with me. But also too, Spirit is saying for some of you, if you are in a relationship, you're doing the work and your partner's not doing the work, or your partner's doing the work and you're not doing the work, there is going to be a shift in that relationship. And you're going to have, either you or your partner are going to have the opportunity. Do I want to start embracing this healing journey or not? And that's where free will comes in. Free will is tricky, because free will, like Spirit can come down and say, yep, this A, B, C, and D. But if you choose to I think I'm going to pause, I'm not going to do that, and that's okay. But just know that what you're being told is going to be either slowed down or on the back burner. So Spirit is saying, for those of you in a relationship where one is doing the healing, the other one isn't, it will cause a shift in relationship. Maybe it's where you drift apart or you go your separate ways, but then you come back around if you both choose to be on that healing journey. And we've got number 49. Okay. It's through the releasing that you are being divinely protected. It's through the releasing that you are doing, that you are not only bringing inner love, but once again, it's reflecting to that outer world. Okay. So I'm just going to go to Work My Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. See what we've got here. Okay. Holy freaking cannolis, guys. You cannot make this shit up. Remember when I had the grounded card and boundaries, and there was something here with your voice? This card says, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Spirit is saying it is safe. It is safe for some of you. You know that your whole life, it was made to be suppressed. You were made to be quiet because you were persecuted for the ideas you shared. Maybe even as a child, I know I'm one of them. Like, you could see things and you tried to explain to people and they kept shutting you down. They kept saying it's not real, right? Or once again, the things that you were bringing up, ideas, emotions, feelings, people were persecuting you for it. And that's, Spirit is saying that's no longer existing because you called back the power of your voice. And look at this, we have this water. Spirit is saying you're balancing out those emotions, because water is about emotions, but also water is a purification. Oh my God, you guys. Water purifies, but it also is a conductor. So if you've been thinking about doing like aura cleansing baths, what I keep hearing is when you're around those stagnant, denser energies, take a shower, do a foot soak, do a full aura cleansing bath to release what doesn't serve you. But Spirit is saying you're coming out of the cave. For some of you where your voice was really made to be suppressed, whew, beautiful soul, I am so proud of you. The collective is proud of you. Your ancestors are proud of you, because you are now totally embodying the power of your voice. And you're going to start seeing this through the way that you speak to people. There's going to be triggers. People are going to try to trigger you, and it's not as dense. It's not as heavy. Once again, those storms, they're going to come through, but they're going to be passing right through, because you are now in that full integration and embodiment of your true divine self. And Spirit is saying for also too, for some of you, like with the things that you're creating, whether this is art or business, the things that you're creating, the things that you're manifesting because you called back the power of your voice, they're coming to fruition. But Spirit is saying there's someone out there that is debating whether or not they should put their name into the hat for some type of speaking engagement. This is your validation. Throw your name in the hat. Throw your name in the hat. And you know what? If you don't get chosen, that is okay. Spirit is saying the next time the opportunity comes in, you keep throwing your name in the hat because people are watching you. People are seeing your growth. Continue to step into the power of your voice, okay? There's always going to be people who persecute us or whatever, try to dim down our light. And Spirit says that's not even possible. They can try all they want, but because you've declared, you've claimed, and now you are fully integrated and embodied in the power of your voice, this is onward and upward. So whoever this is, whoever you are, Spirit is saying, throw your name into the hat for some type of speaking engagement. If you've been thinking about, I want to share my voice, I want to do more speaking engagements, this is your sign. This is your sign. Spirit is saying, yes, do this because your voice is powerful. Your story needs to be shared. Your experiences need to be shared to help others in their awakening and in their healing. Okay, so I just want to go to a couple more decks here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Angel. Show us what it is we need to know for the highest and greatest good. Recognition and reward. Spirit is saying, the collective is saying, your ancestors are saying, you are being rewarded because of the hard work that you've done, because you've gone into the deepest, darkest parts of yourself and you've done the work. You have alchemized it into light. You have either released it or you have done some type of alchemization, but rewards and recognition is coming. Once again, Spirit is saying, throw your name in the hat. You're going to be recognized. Okay, there's something here about being recognized. Spirit is saying too, for some of you, whatever you've been creating with the power of your voice, it may have seemed like the process is slow, but we've got this red border. It had to go slow so to have the security and the stability and the longevity, because whatever it is that you're creating through the power of your voice isn't just helping you. It's not even helping your local community. It is literally helping globally. So Spirit is saying you're starting to understand why the process had to go slow. Look at this enlightenment. Spirit is saying too, there's going to be people coming in to support you, to help enlighten you, to help assist with it. Okay, but know that there is some type of reward or recognition. Right now, I just heard April, April, April. So keep that in the back of your mind. Like you're either going to receive like some type of reward, some type of recognition, like where people, whatever it is that you are creating now, like by April, like your calendar is going to be so booked. Your calendar is going to be so booked because people are starting to recognize you. Okay. And what I hear is if you're putting stuff on social media, your numbers are going to explode. I don't like to call them followers. I like to call them friends because we're all connected, right? So keep that in mind for the month of April. Okay, thank you, angels. Thank you, God. Please show us what else it is we need to know. I've got my angelic vibration, so I'm just going to ask the angels, please show us what it is we need to know. Kindness. Kindness. Spirit is saying you have now stepped into complete kindness for yourself. You used to be really hard on yourself. You used to talk down to yourself, but through the heavy work that you've done, through the shadow work, Spirit is saying that's part of calling back your power. That's part of setting boundaries. Like, no, I'm no longer holding that negative energy. Okay. But look at all these crows, these blackbirds. Spirit is saying, pay attention. There's divine wisdom and messages flowing through you, but they're starting to awaken. They're starting to unlock. For some of you, you might be seeing blackbirds all the time. And I mean, they're everywhere, but you might one might be appearing out at your door, or maybe you're seeing 3 all the time, or there's like a specific number. Okay. Spirit is saying it's because now you're really being gentle with yourself. You're truly loving who you are, flaws and all, and Spirit is saying there is really no flaws, but you're unlocking the wisdom. You're unlocking the wisdom. So I just want to go to my angel deck. And I just want to, my 22 archangels, and I just, for this energy of 5 and 3, who is supporting us through this change. Oh my God. Who is helping us specifically with the power of our voice and the releasing and creating solid foundations. Okay, I'm going to split the deck. Holy freaking cannolis. Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel or Gabriel. Okay, Michael is about spiritual acceleration. You are experiencing spiritual upgrades. Move forward. Work with Michael to cut those cords. But Spirit is saying, you're not just working with Michael. You're working with maybe your starseed. Maybe you're working with the Pleiades, the Lemurians. You're working with your higher self to cut the negative energetic cords that are around your throat chakra. And then we have Archangel Gabriel or Gabrielle, divine emergence. It's time to be seen. Holy freaking cannolis. We got that card that says share your voice. It's time to come out of the cave. Spirit, this is a validation. And Gabrielle is here to help you with that. It's time to be seen. Don't be afraid of your power and gifts. And once again, the card, the kindness card. Knowledge and wisdom is unlocking. This is your time. Spirit is saying, continue to get grounded. It is through the changes that you are being supported, not just in the spirit world, but those people that are in alignment with you, that truly see your heart-centered work, are coming in to support you, to protect, to help protect what you're creating. Okay? So that, my beautiful friends, is the message. If this resonates with you, or if you are ready to continue to unlock the wisdom and knowledge that lies within you, if you are ready to stand in the power of your voice, hit the heart, hit the light, type Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, or Gabrielle, sorry. There's a reason why I keep saying Gabrielle or Gabriel. So if someone was asking for a sign from Archangel Gabriel, know that this is your sign, that Gabriel is also around you. Oh my God, just what I just heard, Gabriel, divine, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So someone here is really balancing out the divine feminine and masculine energy, but also lean into Archangel Gabriel for any guidance and assistance. Holy freaking cannolis. Okay, so that, my beautiful friends, I think is the message today. Once again, if this resonates with you, hit the heart, hit the like, type in Archangel Michael, Gabrielle, 5 and 3. So until we meet again, love, light, and many, many blessings.